Today I'm going to tell you an interesting story about the life of Saint Edmund Campion. Saint Edmund is also known as the patron saint of journalists and the Jesuits. He was born on January 25, 1540 in London, England, and his family was known to be devout Catholics. When he was a child, Saint Edmund was known to be intelligent and had deep faith in God. When he was 13 years old, Queen Mary I, a Catholic queen, came to visit their town, and he gave a welcome speech which impressed the royal family. He then went to study at Oxford University, where he was admired for his intellect and eloquence in speaking. In fact, many people who knew him thought he was destined for something great. However, around the middle of the 16th century, a conflict arose between the Roman Catholic Church and the Kingdom of England. After the death of Queen Mary I in 1558, Queen Elizabeth I assumed her throne and adopted Protestantism as the sole religion of the kingdom. She also mandated her supreme authority over the Pope in Rome, meaning that all Catholics in England were required to recognize her as their highest religious leader. Because of this, Saint Edmund took the oath of allegiance to the Queen as a mandatory requirement to study at Oxford University. However, deep in his heart, he remained loyal to Catholicism, which compelled him to leave England rather than live in dishonesty. He then went to Rome and joined the Society of Jesus, also known as the Jesuits, where he began his training and became a priest in 1578. After 2 years, he made the decision to return to England, dedicating himself to the mission of supporting and strengthening Catholicism in the country. By this time, tensions between the Roman Catholic Church and Queen Elizabeth's kingdom had worsened. After she declared supreme power over the Pope in Rome, Pope Pius V excommunicated her. In response, she banned Catholicism in her kingdom and ordered the execution of those who openly resisted her religious reforms. With the pressing danger at hand, Saint Edmund arrived in England and disguised himself as a jewel merchant. He then started preaching to Catholics, celebrating Mass in small homes and secret places. He also wrote pamphlets with writings about Jesus and the Gospel and secretly distributed them. But his activities didn't go unnoticed. In July 1581, a man named George Eliot, a spy from the royal courts, infiltrated the Catholic circles in the town. After St. Edmund celebrated Mass, George Eliot ran to the authorities and reported him where he was arrested and was brought to London for execution. On his way, they attached a paper on his hat which says, "Edmund, the traitor Jesuit priest." Then he was asked to renounce his faith and was tortured every time he refused. On December 1st, 1581, he was hanged alongside 2 other priests. When he died, his body was quartered and was hanged in public as a warning to others. After his death, St. Edmund's faith became an inspiring symbol of courage, especially to the Jesuit order. In 1970, Pope Paul VI canonized him as a saint, together with other notable individuals who were martyred for their faith. They were then called the 40 Martyrs of England and Wales during the English Reformation of the 16th century. Today he is venerated as the patron saint of Jesuits and journalists, and his feast day is celebrated every 1st of December. If you like stories like this, support us, follow, like,